Good evening. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Jumping right into the reading. I pulled some cards. The first cards I was told to pull today came from the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle and the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. And they told me to say, because some people are triggered by the word witch, that remember, a witch is just a name for a healer. And remember, the word witch did not exist before the English language existed. So people that understood what plants do, what different plants do, and people that also understood about energy inside and outside of the body, and what vibration does, and prayers that cause certain activations and vibrations. These people had the name of shamans, witches, and other names in other languages and other cultures, okay? So that's for anyone that's triggered by the word witch, okay? Just remember that it's just the person, the man that discovered plasma and what it could do. I can't think of his name right now, but there was someone that came up with an extra string on the lube. It's like a guitar. And he discovered an extra string he added to this lube, which is called a guitar, like a guitar, a stringed instrument, that when you pluck it, it vibrated a tone that could heal your body from, without doing surgery, from the outside in, simply by causing your plasma to vibrate using the instrument. That's why people are able to heal with music, because music sends vibrations out. And remember, vibrations are what causes shifts in your energy in your body, okay? And remember, your body is 70% water. So it causes the water in your body and the fluids and the liquids inside your body to vibrate. Okay? Not to go too far on that, but I know some people are triggered. And spirituality, some people are just opening up themselves to trying to grasp a better concept about, spirituality outside of the religious origins that they were indoctrinated into in childhood. So I'm trying to be gentle, okay? So the card that I pulled was the Eight of Healing. And what came to me was there's something going on right now with community, okay? And we see here, when you really look at the card very closely, you see shadows of people, bent in all different directions. Some are holding hands, some are standing alone, some are walking, some are dancing, some are just standing. These people are communities from all over the world that are going through a healing process. Now, I've been talking about the divine feminine, okay, that is going through a healing process right now to balance things in the earth out, because it's been so dominated by the masculine. But another point that I brought out in past readings was that everything works in synchronicity with each other, okay? So in order for the feminine to heal, the masculine must heal. So we have the sun, which is masculine energy, and we have the moon, which is feminine energy. And what I was saying is, whatever, the moon is the reflection of the sun's light. So whatever the sun, masculine energy, is projecting onto the moon is going to reflect back. So if you have a lot of distorted masculine energy where men are only choosing and willing to provide and fulfill masculine duties for women that meet a low vibrational criteria that's superficial, then that's what the moon is going to reflect back to you, and that's what's causing such a huge imbalance. causing people to stay grounded in their root chakra. It's keeping the energy low because it's too much superficial business going on in today's society. But there's a healing coming to the community, and it's not only to the feminines in the planet. I believe that this healing is starting to spread over to the masculine energy as well, because the masculine energy has to heal in order for its counterpart to heal. The men have to raise their consciousness in how they view the feminine energies, okay, and view them with spiritual eyes, and admonish and admire them, and want to fulfill their masculine duties to them based off of the qualities that they possess in spirit, in their energy, and in love, and the contents of their character. Yes, you have to be attracted to the person as well, but in addition to that, the selections and the choices, when you all start placing the content of a person's character and their spirit, and loving and being willing to fulfill your duties to someone based off the love you have for them, for their inner, then that's what's going to be reflected back onto you. Women are not going to be trying so hard to be so superficial. They want to be whatever it is you give your energy and attention to. So if all you're admiring and making it known is if you have an extra pretty face, if you have an extra nice derriere, if you have large perky breasts and all these if you have a lot of money, just anything that's superficial, then women are going to be like, okay, so this is what we have to do to get that energy from these men. So you have to project the change, like I said, that you want to see in the feminine energy. You have to give them an opportunity. You have to give energy and attention to the women that are walking in a pure path, and stop trying to tear down and abuse and take advantage of women that are operating out of pure love in a higher vibrational state. And admire them for their education, admire them for their intelligence and their intellect. When you start praising on a large collective scale women above looks for, their creativity, their minds, the energy that they give you in your community, in what they contribute, that comes out of their creativity, the foods in your culture, the dances, the clothing that is worn in the various cultures all over the world, the love, for the feminine species of your race, then they're going to display more of that for you, because they see that's what's getting them the attention. So there's a healing. It's a reckoning that's in the beginning stages right now. All I kept hearing before I did this reading, after I came out of my meditation, was fire in the belly, fire in the belly, fire in the belly. And I felt, fire in my belly after my meditation. And I know that's just the Kundalini energy starting to rise up, but it feels hot, and it's bubbling. And a lot of times when you speak out of your mouth and you're speaking from that root chakra in a high vibration, it's because of that fire that's burning of inspiration in your belly, okay? The next card I got was the Nine of Air. The Nine of Air, air makes me think of swords, because air is the sword signs, like the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, okay? The Nine of Swords reverse is becoming free from something, coming out of an imprisonment, becoming unblocked from something, being loosed from something. And the picture that I have here is it's a beehive with a whole bunch of bees. These are male worker bees, Okay, male and female worker bees, but they all work for who? They work for the queen bee. Okay, that queen bee represents that divine feminine energy. I feel that there is a sense of community right now wherein it's that fire in the belly is starting to flare up. It's starting to be lit under a lot of masculine energy. It's the beginning of their awakening that's going on, that's going to affect this whole entire community and ultimately the whole world, because this craftsman of fire, I've got this fire masculine energy here. Okay, they're starting to feel the heat. They're starting to feel the heat coming from the righteous rebellious spirit of all of the feminine energy in the planet that is not going to take this imbalance anymore that we have been subjected to. So now that fire in the belly is the beginning of the root chakra the root chakra activation that's going on right now. There is a root chakra activation going on right now, wherein it's beginning, just in the beginning stages of that masculine energy starting to awaken, okay? So that they can properly service the queen bee. Those workers, they're becoming free from those old paradigms and old ways of thinking. Nine of Swords reversed, okay? And this is because they're having a realization. They're having a realization that the way they've been doing things has not been working. The men are resentful of the women for no longer wanting to participate, okay? And the women are resentful to the masculine energy for mistreatment and objectification, okay? And not wanting to provide for them or fulfill the duties of the masculines unless they meet superficial requirements. You know, this realization on both sides has caused a hangman energy. It's a suspension going on where men no longer want to be with women, their divine counterparts, and women no longer want to be with men. So it's like a standoff going on here. You know, like this tree is in the middle, and you have one group on this side and another group on this side, and everybody is sitting around this tree here, and everybody is trying to figure out, where do we go from here? Because where has this gotten us? Where has our behavior gotten us? It's gotten us to a place where everything is stagnant and nothing is moving because no changes are being made. And civilization as a whole is going to come to a stop. No one is going to keep producing. No one is going to continue to work and be prosperous and grow healthy communities that are balanced until somebody drops their ego and starts this Merkaba activation, this light body activation, which is a shift. Now, the masculine energy is finally realizing that we're going to have to go through this activation. We're going to have to do the work. We're going to have to go within with this awakening process. It may be generations to get it completely in balance, but this is the beginning of it, because they are at a realization that they want to become free of the standoff that we're both at. But they won't be able to do that without that fire in the belly, the activation starting from the ground up, okay? So the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experience into our present to serve our highest purpose. This is the Merkaba activation. Our highest purpose is to bring the divine feminine into perfect union with the divine masculine. so that we can all evolve collectively together into a higher state of consciousness. And that's why we are at a standoff right now. So I started pulling the cards, and I have the Four of Swords, the Hermit, and the Ten of Wands reverse. So there are a lot of masculine energies at this particular time now that are starting to go within. They're just starting to think about why we're no longer coming together, and why they're at a standstill, and why they're not getting the cooperation from women that they used to, that they use the patriarchal system to get things to go in their favor by brute force. And they're going within now. They're just starting the beginning stages of this. At the beginning stages of things, oftentimes you're not going to see. It's like planting a seed in the ground. You keep watering it and putting sunlight on it, but you're not going to see the results until the spring, okay, when it starts to bud out the ground. So they're under the ground right now in hermit mode, and they're just starting to water and to put sunlight on what needs to be done to release these burdens that we have right now, wherein we're just not working anymore. It's not working for us anymore, okay? They want to release these burdens, and they're just starting to put a seed in this cold ground where you see the snow is, because they're tired of this coldness that they're getting from the feminine energy on the planet. They're trying to figure out where did we go wrong, and maybe it's time now to go another way. Now this reading is about gossip and rumors. Whoever you are, and this is the truth. This is the truth. They are having a realization, Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. They're having a realization that all of the women on the planet are walking away. Now, not literally, but what I'm saying is that they're walking away from the old ways. They're walking away from wanting to play their part in this divine union because you're not doing your part. They're walking away from wanting to get married. Women are walking away from wanting to come into union and have children and have families. Women, there are some still that have good relationships, but for the most part, collectively, or on the mass scale, women are walking away from old traditions, and they're walking away from this old way of life, and they're going away to heal themselves and to enjoy their lives and be better. They're leaving. The water on the planet is being dried up by Oshun. It's being dried away because they're tired and they just want to be in peace and happiness. So there may be somebody in your workplace that's now trying to set you up. Someone in your workplace may be trying to set you up, and they might be using someone that you're close to that might have a codependent friendship with someone that you're mutual friends with at work, possibly. And it possibly could be because of gossip and rumors about you. You could be on a platform. Someone in your workplace, if you are a working tarot card reader and you go to work every day still, or maintain employment somewhere else, someone in your workplace may have knowledge of your platform, and a lot of people could possibly be watching you at this particular time and might resent you. It could be jealousy or just resentment. It could be even a masculine energy that resents your message, because this could be someone that is very male chauvinistic, and this could be someone that wants you to shut up. They want to stop your progress. They want to slow you down. Eight of Wands reversed, and the cycle, the world card. They might want this cycle to end. They might want to shut things down for you, because you could be starting quite a conundrum, or you could be agitating and causing some type of reckoning and healing, possibly in some of the women in your workplace. Or something could have happened. You could be airing out some type of truth. You could be airing out, with the Page of Swords here, you could be telling some truths about something going on in the workplace with regard to someone's union. I feel like this type of Ten of Pentacles union was based in something superficial and materialistic, and probably based off of money and some other things that are being exposed. This could possibly be someone that was an unrequited match for you. So this could be someone in your workplace that you could have dated and then separated from. But someone's trying to set you up in your workplace now, and they're trying to cause conflict with you because they want to win at all costs. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started with this reading now. What are the messages? What are the messages? This person has resentment. Whoever this person is, they are resenting. They are resenting change. This is someone that does not want to see change with the way that things are. They're against your messages. They don't like what you talk about. They don't like how you say it. They don't like you holding them to task. They don't like you holding them accountable. This is somebody that does not like what you are exposing them for, because your messages could be resonating with someone in the workplace, and people watching your readings possibly could know that it's representing that person because the readings are so detailed, possibly. So I have a Queen of Wands here, okay? I have a Queen of Wands energy here that wants you to shut up. She wants you to shut up. She's not happy. She's not happy in her life where she is. She's not happy. Let me see. What is this Nine of Cups reverse? She's not happy with where she is in her life, possibly. Okay. So I have the Chariot card. Okay. So I see we're dealing with the same energy we've been dealing with for the past few days. So this can be masculine or feminine energy. I feel like if this is this Cancer energy that we've been talking about forever now, this person now wants to block off communication. They would like to try to slow you down, and they possibly, this is your skill. Your communication in how you speak and how you explain things is a skill that you have. And it's starting to bud and grow, and people are taking to it. I'm looking at this Eight of Wands reversed here, okay? And all of the little buds that are flowering on each wand. What you're doing is growing. What you're doing is catching on to a lot of people. And a lot of people are, that's it, a lot of people are catching on to your message. And they're also catching on to the person that this message is resonating about. People are catching on. And this person could possibly be feeling embarrassed because they might have a reputation for themselves. And if messages about them are coming out that describe them perfectly, people could be catching on, and this could be burdening this person with the Ten of Wands. It could be a burden to them that that you're exposing them to everybody. So whatever your skill is, they want to slow this skill that you have with the Eight of Pentacles down. They want to slow you down now. Give me some energy surrounding this Queen of Wands Chariot reverse. So they're going to do something to try to set you up. What's the Queen of Wands energy here? This Chariot reverse. Haughty. This person is very haughty. They have an ego. This person is egotistical. And you might be making them look stupid. This person is malice and cold. This person is malice and cold. They have low self-esteem and they need to heal. Okay. I don't even have to go no further. So this person is malice and cold. They're haughty. They have low self-esteem and they need to heal at this particular time. And they hate your messages. Because your messages resonate with them and they're triggering them. Hopefully they are triggering them to enlighten them, whether they like it or not. Okay? But they want this cycle to end for you. Okay? Because they're not at a good place, 9 of Cups, in their life right now. And now they want to win at all costs because they're triggered by you. And they're triggered by the fact that they're getting karma for past actions that they have taken that you have exposed. Maybe people are getting away from this person because they don't want to be a part of their karma. But it's causing whatever your messages are, 5 of Wands, is causing a lot of conflict for them. It's causing bad karma. They believe that what you're saying out of your mouth and conveying to the world and anyone that's watching, they believe that's what's causing the activation and the realizations around them that are causing conflict, which is bringing them the karma that they're experiencing right now. People are having realizations and they're starting to become activated as a result of your messages. And they could be confronting this person. It could be a whole lot of gossip and rumors going around about this person that are causing them to have to defend themselves now. Oh my God. At the same time I said defend themselves, the 7 of Wands came out. This is someone that is malicious and cold and defensive because what you're saying is the truth. And it's triggering them. And they're having to defend themselves. And their bad karma is coming in the form of everyone that's having this awakening and realization coming at them. Telling them that they're wrong. Giving them a reputation so that they won't be able to repeat whatever type of behavior they was displaying. They will not be able to continue that behavior with anyone else because they have a reputation for themselves, and people that they have wronged in the past could be now even coming at them. People could be coming out the woodwork at this person, and that's part of their karma. And they have to defend themselves. Okay, I have the Devil card, the Hangman, Two of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there are people out here that are gaining clarity right now, and they're having possibly there are people that are having Two of Swords reverse. They're having clarity about these unrequited love connections that they're in, and how they're getting less than what they deserve, and how they have not been getting justice. Oh my God, yes. The whole collective. Didn't I say the community? Did I not say the community? Everyone that has been in this low vibrational energy. The Devil card has to do with the root chakra and addictions to an old paradigm, addiction to an old way of thinking, addiction to selling yourself short, for devaluing yourself and for allowing others to devalue you. This is a community of both men and women. There are women that are having a realization that they have allowed themselves to be devalued and convinced that they are not worth what they actually are. The devil card has to do with addictions, not only just addictions to sex, drugs, and things of that nature, but it means an addiction to low self-esteem, an addiction to unhealed ways of thinking. People that have been stuck in this devil energy and not knowing their worth, and not knowing that they have the ability to heal, and not knowing that they are worth more than what they've been selling themselves for. In this community right here. That's why the devil card is there. These people have come to a standstill. It could be because of your message. This is the Hangman, Pisces energy right here. I said there is a standstill between the masculine and feminine energy because a lot of the feminine energies are starting to realize I do have value. I didn't know what that was because it was not taught or modeled to me in my raising, in my rearing, in my childhood, in this patriarchal society, in my dysfunctional family. It was not mirrored to me what my true value was as a woman. So I've settled for less and allowed myself to be devalued. So now they're at a standstill because they realize this is the Justice card reverse, Libra energy. This is both Pisces and Libra energy here. They're like, I have not been getting justice. I've been getting ripped the hell off. I am a divine feminine. I have a womb. I have manifestation energy. That I've been giving all this good energy for less than what it's worth. Settling for way less. You deserve to have someone put 100% of their money, their time, their efforts, their support, their emotions, their time into you. If you're allowing them to use you, your feminine essence, your feminine energy, your body to relieve themselves, not just a small part being breadcrumbed. So people are getting clarity, Two of Swords, and with that Hangman energy and the Lovers reversed here, they are separate. It's separating connections. It's causing some people to separate their connections and be at a standstill. No, you're going to give me what I deserve, or we're going to be at a standoff. And they're having a heart chakra activation. Ace of Cups. There's a heart chakra activation of self-love because it starts with healing and self-love. When you realize just who you are and what you have, which is more than what is between your legs, and start to love yourself, maybe for the first time in your life. Maybe you haven't even been loved by who raised you. So it was not self-love may not have been instilled in you. You might have been raised to be a doormat for everyone, depending on how you were treated in your childhood by the people that influenced you, which means you would have not known your value and you would have allowed people to walk all over you in your adult life, in your adult relationships. And now that you have a realization of that, you can start healing and start loving yourself. That's where the self-love starts. That's that heart activation. Once you learn to love yourself, then you can love another person only if they are deserving of your love and your time and your energy. Do they get access to you? By meeting your requirements to make sure that you are taken care of. Knight of Pentacles reverse and King of Pentacles. Two people here. Knight of Swords reverse. So there could be someone, could be this Cancer energy, that is in a Knight of Pentacles reverse energy right now, wanting to possibly come in very quickly, Knight of Swords reverse, and they want to rush in really fast and try to manipulate you once again with dumb male logic and lie to you. You could be a very stable, or they could be trying to portray themselves as someone stable that can see the truth now, you know, and they're trying to come towards you now. Possibly to try to make you some type of an offer. But why is that? Why was that King of Pentacles reversed? Why was that King of Pentacles reversed? Yeah, that's that masculine energy. It fell on that fire. Because they're still in a manipulative energy. Queen of Cups here. They're still in this manipulative energy. King of Wands reversed. And the Lovers. So they think they can present themselves. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, this person is still very childish. This person is still very childish. They're still thinking they can come towards you and breadcrumb you. They think they're going to still be able to. See, this is someone that's very stubborn. This is someone that's very stubborn, and if they don't change their ways and they keep on in the same behavior right up until they get old and pass away, when they reincarnate, they are going to pick right back up where they left off at the time that they passed away, because they didn't get that lesson. They might fuck around and reincarnate as a woman and have someone treating them the way that they are trying to rush in and treat you. This person wants to gaslight you. They want to breadcrumb you. They want to lie to you. This is the Page of Swords reversed. Okay. So they're thinking they're going to be able to come in, make you a fake offer, try to manipulate you by presenting themselves as being solid. The King of Pentacles in the upright came out with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're going to try to present themselves as someone that's being solid now. But in actuality, this person, what they want to do is they want to make you a love offer, see if they can get back in good with you and sleep with you, manipulate you, King of Wands reverse. They want to have sex with you, and then they're going to gossip about you. Page of Swords reverse. That's what that was. I thought it was the Page of Cups, but it's the Page of Swords reverse. They want to be able to come in, sleep with you, so that whatever you have been conveying, they can go back and say, see, I told you that person was a hypocrite. I told you that person was just talking shit. They full of hot air. They want some gossip on you. They want something, they don't want a new start with you. They're just not happy with the results that they got. They want to end this cycle their way. They want to end the cycle their way by trying to make you look as though you're contradicting yourself. They want some negative gossip on you. But do you remember, if you watch my tarot card reading from yesterday, I already told you, if someone comes into your life and they wreak havoc, if they come into your house and tear it up, do you let that person come back into your house once you've cleaned that house back up? Do you let that person back into your mental space? Do you allow that person to have access to your emotional body again? And how they do that is by connecting with you mentally, implanting their low vibrational thoughts inside of you. And when they do that, because you've granted them access to your mental space, what happens is it affects your emotions. And it throws your chakras all out of whack and out of alignment, and it throws your emotional body all out of balance. You have to guard your bodies. You have to guard your house. Your body is your home. You have to guard it. Both men and women. Algebra Brissett. And I know I said her last name wrong. And I apologize. She has a song called Nobody But You. And I like the song. If you ever listen to it, Algebra Brissett, Nobody But You. And she says in the song, if you listen to it, can nobody lay in my bed? Can nobody get in my head? And yeah, I'm fucking the lyrics up because that's what I do. Can nobody stay in my place? Can nobody this? I don't want nobody but you. But the point is, in her song, what she's saying is, I don't just let anybody have access to my mental space. Because everybody's not going to tell me the right thing. Everybody's not going to encourage me and lift me up. Just like that beautiful, very pretty, very successful young black woman that started her own pet grooming business. And then she made the mistake of calling up and going on Kevin Samuel's, aka Kitten Hill's show. And it became very popular because he dragged her through the mud. He told her that she was a 5 or less. He berated her. He judged her based on his own personal taste and opinion on something very superficial. When that young black woman started her own business, she's generating revenue and income and producing paychecks without working for somebody. Her own business. And she was pretty and young and successful. But she allowed Kitten Hills to get inside her head and to tell her what she was and what she was not. And that's kind of like what the song talks about. You don't let nobody, you have to be very picky about who you allow access to your mental space. Who you allow to talk to you. Because whoever has access to your mental space, automatically that bleeds over into your emotional space. Because it's your mental that affects your emotional. So you got to be very picky about who you allow in your head. So this person wants to get inside your head and get back close up on you so that they can gossip about you, okay? Because they're not happy because you're not granting them a new start with this Ace of Wands reversed and the Four of Cups. You're not allowing that person back into your headspace, back into your home, back into your heart, back into your emotional space. You're not allowing that person to reattach any type of energetic cord from their disgusting spiritual or emotional body. Because they have some healing to do. And they're not happy about it. And they're very conflicted about it. They're very Five of Wands. They're very conflicted. You cause them a whole lot of problems. And they just want to be in a Knight of Wands reverse energy. They want to be compulsive and reckless because they're hurt. They're wounded. They're like a cat backed into a corner. They're being mocked. Page of Wands, Page of Coins. This person is very immature. These could be other energies. I want some clarity on that Page of Wands and Page of Coins. Clarify that Page of Wands. What's the Page of Wands? Oh, okay. Women are running away from this person. And the Page of Coins. The Hermit reverse. Women are running away from this person and isolating themselves because this person has a reputation. This person has gotten a reputation for themselves. So there are people that are isolating themselves possibly to try to heal. This person is unable. Wisdom, yes, wisdom is trying to jump out right here. There are people that from your messages possibly could be gaining insight and wisdom. And as a result of the insight and the wisdom that they're gaining, they could be, when this person is trying to approach new prey to see if they can run those same old games, these people, Three of Cups reverse, they no longer want to be that person's friend. They don't want to be connected to that person anymore. There are people that are examining themselves. The Hermit reversed. That's a Page of Coins. This is a young lady right here. Could be an earth sign. And a Page of Wands. Another young lady. Possibly could be a fire sign. That's using wisdom right now. She's using, these women are going through a realization. They're going through an activation. They're at a standstill right now because people are healing. The community is healing. Even if it's just in the beginning stages, the community is now healing. This person has already made a decision about you. This could possibly be other people that they have conflict with, that they could have love bombed. This person has good intentions. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Women need to start coming together in solidarity. Women of all ages need to start coming together in solidarity to heal and to share information with each other, to help each other, to lift each other up out of our oppression. These people are understanding now about what love bombing is. That's a narcissistic term. I told you, your messages are reaching younger women that have been oppressed, that are now using wisdom, that have already made a decision about you and your message, that understand now what it means to be love bombed. And they have good intentions. It doesn't mean they're perfect, but these are other women that this person can't get through to and run that game on. This Page of Coins and Page of Wands. They can't do it anymore. These women said, wait a minute, I have value. I don't need to chase him. I have what he needs. Let him come to me. We don't chase men. We have the womb. We don't chase men. Where in nature does a sperm sit while the egg leaves its throne to go chasing after a goddamn sperm? Where does that happen in nature? Nowhere. The egg sits on its throne and all the sperm chase and try to seek out the egg in the woman. Okay? And only the fastest, the smartest, and the most intelligent will be the ones to get to that womb. And it's not necessarily to give birth and have children, but to access that divine energy that these males have been manifesting off of. All over the world, for the longest time, feminine energy has been exploited even in making money. What I was saying in my reading yesterday is these men were exhausting so much mental energy in trying to find ways, to harness energy from women by sucking the spirit and the life out of them and leaving them in distress with low self-esteem and feeling bad about themselves. All that mental energy they put into setting traps and setting mental manipulation traps and gaslighting and beta male strategies, all those things that they've been doing all this time to tear a woman down so that they could hold her up as their prey and say, look, I've captured it and defeated it and I've depleted its life force. Look at her dead carcass as she walks around with her shoulders hanging over. I said if they took that energy and applied it to starting businesses and to working and earning more money, They would have more self-esteem, which would entail give them more confidence in knowing that they could support a woman and get a woman like a normal goddamn person. A lot of this has to do with self-esteem, because a lot of these men feel inadequate and they feel like they can't provide. And because they feel like they can't bring their standards up to maintain a woman, they have to bring your standards down. So they have to devalue you in order to have and to get you. Because they don't want you to know you're really unattainable, because they have to meet certain requirements to get you. If they put half that goddamn effort into working or figuring out more ways to make money, they would have more money and more self-esteem in knowing that they can court and date a woman in the proper way and take care of a woman and have one, instead of trying to devalue one and not let her know her worth so that they can try to get her without doing the work. That's why when they do put work in, it's still to manifest money off a woman. That's why they have the sex trade all over the world. These sex slaves, 99.99% of them are women and young girls. So even when they do exhaust their mental energy to try to manifest abundance, it's still off of feminine energy. So when I do decide to finally use my brain and use all that logic that I'm using to try to entrap women and convince them of their value, when I'm at my highest, I'm using it in the slave trade with women as sex slaves to still manifest off of that divine feminine energy by force. And women just ain't having it no more. So you have someone that needs to balance their life out. They really need to balance things out. They're very heartbroken because you have exposed them, and you are stirring up a whole lot of trouble for their stability, because this person has a reputation. They can't move like they used to. And they can't run the games that they used to if women are being educated and knowing their worth and value. And it's affecting their stability because they're not getting access. They're not getting access to that divine feminine energy, that solar plexus energy of yours, that holy sacral energy of yours. They're not getting access to that sexual healing energy of yours. And it's affecting their stability, because they need their counterpart to manifest off of. If this is someone that uses women to do spell work, to use your energy, to whether you are willing and know about it or you don't, you're learning your value, and you're not going to allow that person to use your womb to manifest off of anymore. You're not going to use your healing voice and your wise words and your encouragement to give them the energy they need to go forth and manifest. You're no longer going to give them access, not just to sexual access, but mental stimulation as well. Any type of stimulation, period. It's not just about sex. It's about your essence. It's about your encouragement. It's about the energy that you have and possess, that they feed off of. Someone is wanting possibly to get a new start, hoping that they're going to be able to turn things around for them by making an offer. They could even think that by making an offer, and possibly with that Page of Wands, maybe they're wanting a child even. Maybe they think, perhaps this person is thinking, because they're thinking very hard right now on how they can entrap you. Maybe they're thinking, maybe if I just get her pregnant, I can entrap and sustain a permanent narc supply. Let me talk to y'all about something real quick. Narc supply is low vibrational energy that narcissists get when they have a supplier, someone trapped. But the problem with that is when you're dealing with a narcissist and you figure them out and you realize that they are benefiting off of your low vibrational energy when they hurt you, when they put you in distress, and you emit that low vibrational energy and they eat off of it, you can get away. You can walk away from them. So what narcissists try to do is a narcissist will try to bind you to them. Because if they can get you into some type of a situation in which you're binded to them financially or with a child, that's endless narc supply for the rest of their life. The best way to secure narc supply is through a baby. If a narcissist can get you to have their baby, that's why I'm a big advocate for abortion, hallelujah. If a narcissist can fool you and wear a mask with you long enough to get you to have a child with them, you can't make that child disappear once it's here. And then the mask comes off. And then they start to torture and torment you about money, about visitation, harassing you emotionally, mentally, even abusing the child. And as you cry out, you know, why am I going through this? Every time they distress you. I knew a narcissist that intentionally would, when his baby mother, when he had visitation and they agreed to meet in the parking lot of the police station, you know, to transfer the child between each other because they weren't using a mediator, because he was a narcissist, he knew that she wanted to have the child in bed on a school night by a certain time. And they would agree to meet, okay, so we're going to meet here by no later than 7 o'clock. So she would be waiting to get her child after visitation from this narcissist she had a child by. And this narcissist would intentionally wait at a rest stop not far from the meeting location and wait a whole extra hour just to throw her off and throw the child off, to upset her, so that she would be exhausted, the child's sleep schedule would be off, and she would be sitting waiting for him for 1 to 1.5 hours past the time they agreed to be there. And he would do it intentionally just to cause her distress, just to throw off her chakras, because then she couldn't manifest, but he could. He was feeding off of that energy, that negative energy that he was causing her to release by causing her agony and pain and frustration while she's dealing with this toddler. Just for that one reason, because he was a narcissist. So what narcissists try to do is, if they want, they know if they show you who they are when you have nothing causing you to stay with them, you can escape. That's why they kill you. But if they can wear a mask with you long enough to either buy a house with you, buy a car with you, get you start a business with you, to get you into any type of financial bind, or the best narc supply, like I said, is to have a child by one, then that will secure narc supply for them for a damn near lifetime. And they're going to milk it because they're not healed enough to harness their own positive, good energy to live off of. We need energy to live. So they have to vamp off of your good energy. Okay? Any energy surrounding this offer? 2 of Cups, Hierophant, marriage. Okay. So this could be something that could have happened to someone in the past with this narcissist. They have an entity attachment. This is some kind of spirit that's on them, okay? Okay, so in the past, this person, this Cancer energy in the past could have been attached also to some type of narcissist as well that had an entity attachment. And this is someone that is in the military or ex-military that they could have made an offer to. This could be a woman at your job or anywhere else in their life that used to be in the military or ex-military that they could have made an offer for marriage to in the past. And this could be the codependent friendship. This could possibly be the codependent friendship that they had possibly. And they could have been financially supporting this person. Okay. What else about this connection in the past? What about this connection in the past? Yeah, that left them heartbroken. So this person was in a relationship in the past that they could have made an offer to for marriage, wherein this person could have broke their heart. Okay, what else? Yeah, they broke their heart. They broke their heart. And then we got the Two of Cups again. And they could have separated from this person. I have the Two of Cups twice here. I have the Two of Cups twice here. This person was a narcissist, the King of Swords reversed, and the Sun. So, and then I have the Three of Pentacles reversed. So this person might have separated and left this person alone that they loved. Okay? Could be a Sagittarius energy here. But when this person started to move on, this person could have still been using them for their money and resources. So this person wanted to make sure that they kept this Cancer energy single so they could continue to vamp off of them. Okay? So they told them that they were pregnant, Three of Pentacles reversed, that they were having a baby so they could suck them back in. And this was a narcissistic tactic that they used to stay bound to this person. So this Cancer energy thought that they were going to have a baby with this person that they loved in the past that may not have loved them. But when that narcissist that they were connected to, that was in the military at some point, walked away, or they walked away from them, and they started noticing that they took interest in a divine feminine that they wanted to move towards, that person got worried about their stability because they were using this person for money and resources. And they knew that if they got into a connection with someone else, then it would take from them. So they made up a lie about being pregnant. And this narcissist went the other direction toward this other narcissist and thought that this is the Sun card. They would have complete wish fulfillment and happiness and a family, and they were going to move this person into their house, and they were going to live out their dreams with this person. That's what happened in the past. So this person is malice and cold and bitter now. This person is now malice, cold, and bitter because they feel like they got tricked by this woman in distorted feminine energy, Knight of Wands reversed, using sexual manipulation and promising them 10 of Pentacles that they would be in a loving marriage. Okay, they promised them they was going to be in a loving marriage, and that they promised them a baby, and they said they were pregnant with this baby. You see that baby in her hands? And that Cancer energy right there is looking toward her as his whole future. So he immediately dropped the woman that he was going towards and went back towards this narcissistic energy. And then later found out that the whole thing was about securing his finances. And when by the time he realized that he was deceived, see, that's the Cancer energy again. Atet. Atet is the Cancer in the reverse. My cards come in the reverse sometime when it's talking about a person's sun, moon, or rising card. So this Cancer energy, as soon as he realized he had been tricked by this woman and she was never pregnant, he tried to run back toward that divine feminine. But the thing about it was, he could not go back at that point because he already tried to sacrifice her. So he's mad at everyone now and lashing out for his own actions because he was in an unhealed state. Because had he been healed, he would not have been in this person's energy anyway. And I can't blame this person for that, because you have to remember, we're all here for lessons. I've gotten lessons in relationships that have broken my heart in the past, but they were part of my lessons. So this is just a lesson for this Cancer energy. It does not mean in the future he will not find someone else, but he needs to heal. He needs to heal right now, so that when he does find another divine partner, he will be able to match the energy and the vibration. He'll be able to reflect on to that divine partner the behavior and the type of partner that he wants to be with, within his own behavior and within his own energy. So now he feels like he could get a new start now that he's been released from this imprisonment that he felt like was not fair from that third party. I mean, if you were the third party, he left you for his ex. He went back to an ex of his or someone he was dealing with because they kept him mentally in a mental imprisonment, thinking he had a child on the way. So he got duped. He got duped because he was in the wrong energy, in the wrong place, and unhealed. All right, this reading has gone on for over an hour now. I'm going to bring it to a close. Are there any final messages, Spirit? Any final messages? Yes, this is the truth. Amen. Hallelujah. This is the Ace of Swords. That was the story. That was the truth. Now this person is fighting and they're cussing each other out with that other energy. That woman that he freed himself from, that tricked him about the pregnancy, they're cursing each other out. They're cursing each other out and they're completely separated. 5 of Pentacles. Woo! And this person's ready for a change. So we have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, they're no longer in a mental imprisonment. 5 of Pentacles, this person is out in the cold. They're separated from this person, and it's nothing but conflict and fighting because they feel like this person cost them a holy divine union with someone else with their lies. And this is the truth. This is exactly what happened. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot.